Okay, we are live. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit to for the deal tell me we're live, and we are. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to an update to this channel. I know I haven't been uploading on YouTube in a while, with the exception of Twitch streams and all that, but I have not made a sit down and I want to have a chat with all of you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna just wait and make sure everybody knows I am live for right now. But yeah, how are y'all doing? But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream. I hope you are all doing wonderful. I want to go ahead and give a little update video on not just my life is concerned, but some important streams that are going to be coming up in the near future, and going to be exciting. So since Elijah and Sean are doing the pit stop show, but I want to come on here to have a talk with all of you guys, because I feel like this is the time to come sit down and have a meeting with you guys as far as some stuff is concerned regarding about the future as we go on, or as far as my update. First and foremost, the recent update as far as my job is concerned is that they released a statement last night. They said, while we are aware about the governor's plan to reopen today, which is Friday today, we're not going to be opening at this time. So what does this mean? It means, number one, we are going to wait on opening as far as my job is concerned, because it's really important to play the waiting game on making sure things go in a right way, not in a wrong way. So there's the first thing I want to discuss with you guys on that ordeal. So that means I won't be going back to work for quite some time. I don't know when I will be going back to work until I post it. Until I post something, I will let you all know as far as that is concerned. So that's the first thing I want to address. The second thing I want to address is that since, and I know that the pit stop show is going on right now as I'm doing this, but some people have asked me, hi Great Lakes, my governor is planning to reopen Texas over here. Okay. There you go. The second thing I need to address with all of you is that a lot of people are asking what's going to happen to the. You're still under orders now to this month. It was supposed to go to June, but they moved it on me. Oh boy. Anyway. The second thing I'm going to go ahead and address with all of you guys, and I did talk about this on my last update as far as this stream is concerned, but I do not think we are going to have the weekly show for the remainder of the season. So, as I know a lot of people want me to bring back the weekly show, but I really don't think I'm going to do that. And some people are going to say, well, why not? Well, first of all, if you're only going to have one section of the weekly show open for the remainder of the year and the rest not open, I'm not even going to take that chance, because I would rather have all of them open, not just NASCAR, but every racing series that's open, which is IndyCar, IMSA, which also I'll talk about the IMSA podcast in a minute, F1, DTM, W Series, etc. So, as much as I want to bring back the weekly show, I'm probably not going to, because if I'm only going to be talking about only NASCAR, and I haven't even talked about anything else, there you go. Speaking of F1, the Hungarian Grand Prix is looking like it's about to be canceled, and because of the fact they have moved the restrictions to mid-August, it's looking very unlikely we are not going to have a Hungarian GP. So I don't know if F1 is going to start at all. I know F1 wants to get underway, and they said they want to get underway, but the problem I have with that is number one, every time you've said you're going to do it behind closed doors, boom, it either gets postponed or canceled and won't be made up. Second, it's really going to be hurting us in the long run as far as having only 4 teams possibly quitting F1 or losing their jobs after this year. So it's looking very grim about this point. And third, I really don't think we're going to have a 2020 season, because I know they said they want to get the season started in Austria, but every time they say that, it's a different story. So F1 fans, what's your take on this? I'm really curious to hear what you have to say in the comments section down below. Now, to hockey news. Charlotte Checkers and Carolina Hurricanes. What's your reaction? I need to hear from also Checkers and Canes fans about this fighting over the agreement. Do you think this was kind of, and this is the question for Carolina Hurricane fans, do you think you made a big mistake on betraying Charlotte? Do you think you are now regretting that decision? Do you think having Chicago is really going to help your team get better? Or do you think that's just a slap in the face? Now, what's interesting about this whole deal is that the Chicago Wolves, I don't think is going to be a good team. So I don't know if I want to be a Chicago Wolves fan going to the Carolina Hurricanes. So Chicago Wolves fans, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Checkers fans, what's your reaction to the rumors of you going to Florida? Because that's going to be interesting. And if Florida relocates you, Carolina just fucking screwed themselves big time. So let me know what you guys think about that. Also, let me know, do you think F1 is going to be canceled for good? I have a feeling it may. So, and until, like I said, until we have a virus going, we are probably not going to have a F1 season. We may not have an IndyCar season. So, IndyCar fans, what's your take about that? Because I'm kind of curious about this whole ordeal as far as that's concerned. So, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Just got an update from Pockrass. This is going to be going to Daytona. In response to the Newman wreck for Daytona and Dega for the other 3 races, no more aero duct reductions in size of throttle body from 5964 to 5764. The addition of a lower main roll support bar and obstructing plate and upper main roll support bar. Rear bumpers covers must have slip tape. NASCAR fans, what is your take on that? Because that kind of sounds a little bit fishy to me, if you know what I mean. I really think that's kind of a little fishy, if you know what I mean. So, also, NASCAR fans, do you have an issue with NASCAR starting up pretty quickly? I am probably going to say 50-50, but again, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. So, let's see. Pockrass just released out a new rule, saying a new rule when teams will start needing backup cars. Organizations will be permitted to enter and use a chassis certified / recertified by an affiliate organization as a backup vehicle during an event. In other words, Go Fast could use an SHR backup car and vice versa. Yeah, NASCAR fans, are you kind of puzzled as much as I am? Because I am a little puzzled about that. So, it's a little bit weird so far. So, I'm kind of a little puzzled about this. And also, there will be no on-track testing for the remainder of the 2020 in the 3 Series. I don't think that's surprising me as far as that is concerned. Let me see. There has been rumors that minor league baseball might be canceled and might end up might having all of their affiliate teams going to Major League Baseball. So yeah, baseball fans, what's your reaction to that? Because I kind of find that little puzzling, if you know what I mean. I really do, because if that is the case, I cannot believe that's going to happen. I can't imagine that. So, I mean, it's really going to be an interesting news to see how that will go. But, again, we don't know when we will start, but let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Still to be determined if truck race is still a triple truck challenge race. If it is, then Kyle Busch will not be entered, but not sure how the challenge will work now, so TBD, so we'll have to wait and see about that. So yeah, I really have no comments on this. So anyway, that's kind of it, if you know what I mean. But it's really going to be interesting to see how this will play out. So, speaking of the IMSA podcast, that show will be in the same category as PCSRA weekly show. We don't even know when it will be rescheduled. We don't even know if it will be made up or not made up. We don't know that for sure. Because we are supposed to be going to Watkins Glen. That is the next race we're supposed to be going to, which is another endurance race. So, I haven't heard if IMSA is going to be back or not. So, IMSA fans, what's your input about all of this? Because that's something that we'll need to discuss going into the deal. Well, they said the first Darlington race, Great Lakes, there's not going to be practice and qualifying. They're just going to do just a straight race in case Sonoma gets canceled and will not be made up, since that's the only time NASCAR goes to Sonoma. Is why they said. Plus, they said on May 17th, which I don't agree about this, but they said they're going to have a competition yellow for teams to make an adjustment. So, yeah, I really don't know how that's going to go down. But we will have to wait and see about that's concerned. So, yeah. Let me see here. I heard rumors that the school district, the Daytona International Speedway, and NASCAR have worked out an arrangement that will have every graduate and his or her family driving their own cars down the speedway stretch, crossing the finish line, getting their diploma. Okay. I've seen that with Texas, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, May 17th is not a good... Well, here's the deal. They're doing it without fans, number one. And they said it's only going to be in driving range. So think about it. You know, it's going to take a couple hours to go from Charlotte to the race shop and vice versa. Whereas if you say going to Sonoma, it would be 3,000 miles going there and back, if you know what I mean. The only problem is going to be how many entries, because we know 36 charter teams will have to be there. We don't know how many open teams and all that's concerned. Plus, we don't even know what we're going to do for predictions. So, it's kind of one of those iffy ones, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see about that. So, yeah. Let me see here. Is there any other news? Of course, MLB might end up being canceled. I don't know if that is officially confirmed or not. We'll see. Trying to see if there's anything. See, Dover, by the way, NIS, Sean Williams ended up 16th. You're I'll get you guys' reactions on that. So, yeah. So. So, we'll find out when we cross that bridge and all that, so if anything happens between now and then, I will pass it along to all of you, so, yeah. So that's all I have to say for now. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, let me know in the comments section down below, so... But that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a little bit for some gameplay. Yeah, graduations had their schedule changed to late May, early June, according. Okay, for graduation. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, favorite, subscribe, and take it easy.